welcome back to part 4 of the list.
That does not even miss. Threw a word in there. Sorry.
I'm Mike Hogan.
I'm just a cop.
And let's start off with the final 12 roster moves WWE must make right now. Number 1 with a bullet, Samoa Joe.
Samoa.
Which needs, this is true.
Samoa.
Samoa, yes.
Samoa.
It's like a marshmallow and chocolate. Moves to SmackDown Live.
Samoa. Samoa. The heck is wrong with you?
I'm ready to see Roman Reigns win tonight, so they can show about it.
At least one Samoan will win. Jeez. Did you say it?
Yes, that's Samoa Live.
All I kept hearing was Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. That's why I was waiting for you to say SmackDown Live.
To SmackDown Live.
Thank you. It's almost unbelievable that 2 or 3 months ago, Samoa Joe was the hottest star when this was written.
Right.
In all of
WWE. Fire, so.
Exactly. In all the WWE during his feud with Brock Lesnar, who he took near enough to his new sub 10-minute limit.
That's a mouthful.
That was weird.
Just skipped over that.
Should have totally not even put that in the article, you weirdo. And now he isn't a part of Raw whatsoever. Granted, should be noted he is currently hurt. Will reportedly be out of action till the end of October. But and then he came back and got hurt again.
Yeah, no.
But even prior to going down with injury, it was apparent officials didn't have huge plans for him heading into the fall. A one-on-one feud with John Cena would have been awesome. But the free agent is locked into a match at No Mercy with Roman Reigns.
Which he loves.
And that was already set in stone the night after SummerSlam. If Joe was around at the moment, he would probably be in the midst of a feud with some random Raw mid-card.
Heath Slater.
Exactly. Assuming he would be wrestling at No Mercy at all, thus...
Rhino.
Pre-show. Thus, perhaps his time away from TV will be a blessing in disguise because he can come back and claim his contract expired in his absence. He signed a contract with SmackDown Live and Stroud.
That'd be nice.
On the Blu-ray. Joe could be positioned in a main event heel right away and earn himself a run with the championship at some point. A role he would thrive in compared to Jinder Mahal. Why do people hate on Jinder Mahal? He has thrived.
I don't know.
He has thrived. I'm a fan.
I
don't like his shirt, but I'm a fan.
I don't know why. It works.
It does work. The evil Indian.
Would you rather him not be in the main event picture? And then complain about, well, they ain't got very people in the main event picture.
That's right. It's the same people. Understand? They don't put nobody doing it.
Exactly. That's what it sounds like.
Exactly. Either way. Either way, he deserves better than to be an afterthought on Monday nights. And a move to SmackDown would accomplish that. Yes. I do agree with this writer. I don't agree with his weird, some of his weird things he said. But I do agree that him going to SmackDown Live would be very good.
Think about this.
Yes, I am.
Joe Nakamura.
Good match.
Joe Roode.
Good match.
Joe face Kevin Owens.
Good match.
Joe Randy Orton turned heel. He's been face.
He turns face and heel more than the Big Show.
I know.
Well, there's the Big Show.
Okay, enough of that one.
Right. He'll probably go to the Hall of Fame next year.
Maybe the headliner.
The headliner.
Now we'll start with a.
That might get Hogan back to WWE. Him and Big Show are good buddies. He might be his inductor.
Let them wrestle. He wants to wrestle somebody. Wrestle Big Show.
No, I'm just saying.
I know.
Hogan, when Hogan won the Hall of Fame, Big Show cried.
Well, Jarrett already. Well, speaking of Hall of Fame, Jarrett already knows who his inducting him is.
What? He said it?
No, he did not say it. He was on Jerry Lawler's podcast, which is great. If you hadn't heard Jerry Lawler's podcast, you need to listen to it. It's very good.
So he said he knows he's going to do it.
He didn't let the cat out of the bag, but yeah, it's a he. We know that.
Oh, he said he.
He said he.
I wonder if Deborah McMichaels will be there though. I mean, they have a good connection. Stone Cold's in the building, probably not.
Well, hell, Karen's going to be there and Kurt's going to be there, so.
Well, Jeff was there last year when Kurt went in the Hall of Fame. All I'm saying is Deborah and Austin in the same room. I mean, Deborah did kind of help say he abused her and stuff. No, I'm just saying, I think what would be really cool, and I agree with Mr. Dolph Ziggler, who was interviewed about this, and he said that what he would love to see is Jeff Jarrett be inducted by J-E-S-S-E. J-A-M-M-E-S. Road Dogg!
It may be Road Dogg.
And then, at the end of the induction, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, his induction, because he's not going to be the end.
No, but at the end of his induction, he plays the song.
Oh, they're probably playing the song.
And they all sing together.
They're probably playing the song.
With My Baby Tonight.
They're probably playing the song. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Oh, they got to.
They have to. It's out there. It's out there. They have to play the song.
And I kind of hope he has a flashy jacket when he goes out.
Because Corey Graves made a point of it when they made the announcement on Raw. You know, he's going to love to hear With My Baby Tonight about till WrestleMania. So.
Right. I mean, because every package has it.
Yeah, of course.
Every package about him has it. But I think Road Dogg would be appropriate. I think he would be a good one. Either that or Jerry Lawler.
No, Jerry's the main guy.
Oh, that introduces everybody? He's still doing that?
Yes, he is.
Well, poop. But that would make it sense for him to be the one to induct Jeff
Well,
Jarrett.
they got it already, and they didn't
Memphis
let the cat out of the bag. So
see, I used to like it when they would do each week. They would announce who the inductee was,
yes.
and
then
then
come back.
after they got done with that list, they would
then
each week announce who was going to be the inductor.
Yeah.
Now a lot of times they won't even say until the night of.
I know. I have no clue.
The night of. Oh look, Maria Menounos. Okay.
And they're like, why?
Why?
John Cena. Okay.
It's weird, ain't it?
Yeah. Terry Taylor. Adam Pearce. Like, it has no connection. Like,
right?
What the hell?
It would be weird.
It would be weird.
But anyway, we
if like Jim Cornette and Doug Goldberg. What?
But speaking of hell freezing over, you talked about that earlier.
Yes.
Jeff Jarrett going in. We may see Jim Cornette go in then.
We may.
If hell froze over for Jeff Jarrett to go in, not Jeff Jarrett, but
yes, anything's possible.
Jim Cornette. I mean, that would be interesting.
Triple H has done a lot of crap, so
it would be crazy. But anyway,
and like people were talking about Hunter here, don't we just sidebar for a second?
A little bit.
Saying they love what he's done so far with 205 Live. They can only wait till he takes over Raw and SmackDown.
Right.
So that's a good. Like, only a matter of time, NXT 205.
Unless they sell the company.
He's just taking one step at a time here. So
unless they sell the company.
Which don't need to do that.
They're still talking about it.
That'd be weird. Now, the new thing this week is ranking every TNA wrestler's success in WWE.
Some of them not very successful.
Not very much. We start with number 16 here. Chris Harris, Braden Walker.
Not successful at all.
Not at all.
One thing that you have to admit about Chris Harris, known to WWE as Braden Walker, is that his legacy has endured an impressive number of years, despite his only being part of the main roster for a couple of months. Unfortunately, those couple of months were spent on ECW, a brand with few success stories. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston were perhaps the only ones. When it came to... Well, he didn't start there.
No, he didn't start there.
Okay, then. We're talking about people that went there to begin their careers. When it came to its ostensible purpose, I don't know what that word is. Wow.
Ostensible purpose.
Wow.
I guess, yeah.
Look that mess up. Of providing a launch pad for future Raw and SmackDown stars. Couple his dreadful attire, he wore a singlet, which he had never done before, which doesn't really work unless you have rippling muscles, with the fact that he was made to tell a knock-knock joke in his very first segment alongside Alejandro Estrada.
You roll your R's.
I know. I thought it was Armando Estrada. It was Alejandro Estrada. What the heck, people? And things were never likely to go well. It's a pity, too, because anyone who saw Chris Harris in the Impact Zone will know that he had far more to offer the world of professional wrestling. He went from being one of the industry's top tag teams and America's Most Wanted to an internet meme in a matter of minutes. I mean, because I know one time you ordered a TNA pay-per-view, I think it was when the weekly stuff, just to see if Chris Harris would win the belt.
Yes, I did like Chris Harris.
And then I believe that they beat up Chris Harris before the match even started, and he didn't get to win the match.
No.
That they got you to order it!
Yep, that's the only one I wanted done.
So, well, and then you ordered that one with Jusha Liger. That was for me, though.
That's for you.
Yep, but we never ordered anymore. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
he could. I think if
it was death on death.
I think if it was if NXT was had it back then,
yeah, and then, Cowboy,
if they both would have came at the same time, that would have been great.
Yeah. But
I think if NXT would have been around and Triple H would have been in charge of stuff like that, Chris Harris would have been. He would have. It would have been his. It would have been the actual name probably, and he would have been treated a lot differently.
Yeah.
But then he got fat.
Oh, he got fat.
And like that was weird because he was in good shape when he left TNA, and then when he showed up in WWE, he had a belly.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was just random. And then they tried to bring him back to TNA, still had the belly, and he did like a one-time thing, and he was done there too. And never heard of him since.
Well, next
So
time,
sad.
Next time on number 15, we'll talk about Monty Brown, Marcus Corvon.
And I liked when they called him Marcus Corvon. He was on the he was on the ECW brand as well.
Can we see a pattern here?
We are seeing a pattern. It did work, and he lasted a lot longer than Chris Harris, though.
He made a WrestleMania too.
He did make a WrestleMania with the new breed versus the old guys. But I think his was other circumstances. If I remember correctly,
it was
family issues. I think something where he had to go and take care of his niece and nephews or something like that.
Yes.
Maybe something happened with other family members. He had to go take care of those kids.
I don't think he's ever done anything.
Nope, never since then. Not even. I don't think he even does appearances at like Comic-Cons and stuff like that.
I don't think he does either.
So sad.
So I like Monty Brown.
I liked him in TNA.
I did too.
And then I liked him in WWE, but whatever.
And now to more TNA here.
We really hate them, guys. We really don't. We just wish they would do better.
10 fatal mistakes that destroy the TNA brand.
Hey, it happens.
Number 10, the reverse battle royal.
Makes no sense, guys. Back in the dim and distant past, TNA had a credible habit of subverting traditional wrestling things into an effort to differentiate themselves from WWE to casual fans that may stumble across their product. That resulted in a host of brand new philosophies, divisions, titles, and matches. All had the potential to fall flat despite noble intentions.
Yes.
Such was the case with the utterly horrendous Fight for the Right tournament, though nobody formally ever took credit for it. The idea smacked of Vince Russo's WCW booking policy of changing things just for the sake of it, especially if it meant violating the suspension of disbelief required for watching wrestling, full stop. The format was TNA at its convoluted worst. A group of wrestlers, usually 16 or 18, would start on the outside of the ring and fight to get into the ring. And that was it. The problem, had it not been blindly obvious, was how painfully easy that task was. The resultant mess saw wrestlers punching and kicking, punching and kicking, punching and kicking.
What were they doing?
Punching and kicking, punching and kicking. Trying to make stepping between the ropes look like a very hard endeavor.
Yes.
Okay. The first half that got in had another battle royal fought under traditional rules until there were two left to compete in a regular one-fall singles match. Astonishingly, the battle royal only formed part of a bigger tournament, which made the result of this complete shambles largely redundant.
That's true.
I remember it maybe once or twice them doing this. And you literally were on the floor and you had to get into the ring. Mm-hmm. Which couldn't you just easily roll under the rope? Just saying.
I know one they had when the title was on the line and they had to fight to get in, then climb a ladder to get the title.
It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Makes no sense at all. Now, if you wanted to do matches each week, and you won your match, you got put into the Battle Royal, okay, great.
Yeah, that works.
You qualified to get into the Battle Royal.
Yes.
You didn't stand on the outside of the ring and try to beat each other up. Punching, kicking, punching, kicking.
And then roll in. I'm in.
And roll in. It just doesn't make any sense. No sense at all.
And sitting, I mean, was there a number of wrestlers or just, I mean, did they all have to get in there? Won't you just at the start of the bell, just all join the ring? You're in.
Right. or is it the first 10 to get in?
Yeah, there was.
Was there a limit?
Because I punch and kick you. I roll in, you get up and roll in yourself. Then you're both in. Okay, we're both in together. So we punched and kicked for no reason.
Exactly. You wore them out so that way you could throw them back out of the ring. Let's all roll in. But before we roll in, let's beat each other up. So that way we wear each other down so when we roll in, we can throw you out.
Yes, and then the last two get to fight.
In a one-on-one.
Whoa! To win a spot in the tournament.
Whoa!
For, probably Bound for Glory, which is where it was around there.
Lord. I mean, it gives you a
headache. I have a migraine over this. This is reading this paragraph here. Okay. Now under our tournament. Let's get off that. Whew, can you imagine what number 9 is going to be of the
If
fatal mistakes destroy the
Yeah,
team?
if it gets worse than this, it's pretty bad.
Trouble. Let's go to the round 1, block 2.
Round 1, block 2
of the March Macho Madness tournament.
Our annual tournament.
Yes. Match number 1 is Roddy Piper taking on Bobby Roode.
Absolutely. Good match.
Good match.
Both in the prime would be a great match.
The rowdy one.
The glorious one. And your winner is Bobby Roode, which to me is an upset.
Yes. In match 2, you had The Miz.
The Miz.
When his hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Exactly.
The greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, if you talk to him, takes on the Beast.
The guy who spent less than 55 minutes in the ring in 1 year.
We'll take you to Suplex City, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I heard the B there. I was like, whoa, he's about to say it. And your winner is not an upset because it's Brock Lesnar who would destroy the Miz.
Yeah, he would go to Suplex City a lot. Match 3 is Bret the Hitman Hart taking on Booker T, your 6-time.
So you got the bitter one taking on the guy that said a bad word on accident. Oh my goodness. And apparently who likes to make fake feuds with people just to get under people's skin.
It got people talking.
It did get people talking. They were like,
They've got more talk off that fake than they have been on anything in wrestling. So.
That's true. That is true. I mean, him and Corey are friends, and they're like, hey, let's just play off of this because they think that I got you fired. Hey.
Yes.
But, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is the bitter one, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Up next, the number 4 is an old rivalry.
I mean, huge rivalry. It was the definition of the NWA. We're not talking about what Booker T said.
No. We had Hardy Race taking on the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
You had the King versus the Nature Boy.
And your winner of the match
is the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, Birthday Boy, Ric Flair. I agree.
Me too. All right, we need to rip here.
We do.
Final match, we have Jay Lethal taking on Eddie Guerrero.
And your winner is not the guy who does impressions, but it is the cheater, the liar, the stealer, Eddie Guerrero.
Latino Heat!
Puppies! I'm sorry, I just had to say it.
That's true.
Whenever I hear Latino Heat, because what's his name? Jerry Lawler and all that.
Yes. Yeah. Match 6 is Randy Macho Man Savage taking on Nick Bockwinkle.
That's true. It is true.
And the winner of the match is, and advancing,
Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah.
Match number 7 is Rey Mysterio. Booyaka Booyaka 619 taking on Big Van Vader.
He is a giant killer, ladies and gentlemen, but the winner of this match, as he probably just set on him and killed him, is Big Van Vader.
It's Vader time!
Stupid. And your main event of Block 2. It is the main event of Block 2.
It's the last match of the Block 2.
It's the main event of Block 2. It wouldn't be a main event if you compared some of these other matches, though.
But it is Kevin Owens taking on Kane. And the winner of the match.
And the winner is Kevin Owens.
So, advancing to the next round in Block 2 are Bobby Roode, Brock Lesnar, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Eddie Guerrero, Randy Savage, Big Van Vader, and Kevin Owens. Next week we'll be back with Block 3 and Block 4 of Round 1.
Huge.
But that's it for this week. We're going to watch Elimination Chamber and enjoy some tacos.
Ooh, tacos! Not Taco Tuesday, but it is tacos.
If Roman Reigns can do it, can the underdog pull it out and win the Elimination Chamber?
The underdog window.
Will Alexa Bliss hold on to her precious title and see if Asuka will face
Alaska?
her? I know, could be worse.
Alaska.
And speaking of Alaska, will she take on and defeat Nia Jax? I believe she will. Plus, will the Bar retain the tag team titles
against Titus Worldwide?
You got it. And I can't remember anything else in the card.
Ronda Rousey got a point.
Yes, and the Good Brothers will take on and beat the Miztourage, of course, because they are just a bunch of nobodies. So,
and that's going to be it for us right here at Top Rope Reality. I am Justin Carter.
And I am Mike Hogan. And thank you for watching episode 154. And next time on 155, you may hear this man say, "Don't go! Don't go! Don't go!" We'll see you next time. Yeah. Okay. Having a stroke over here, folks.